Okay, 1600's go. And it's got rain. Okay, I surely need Frogarath against this. Although, to be fair, I can bring Torkoal, even though it's not that. It's fine. Torkoal's fine here. I can go with Brute Bonnet and Screamtail. And then, do I bring Torkoal? Definitely bring Iron Hands, because it can Gambit. Yeah, I think it is Torkoal. It's a cool trainer card. Interesting lead. Well, I'm going to attempt to spore, but which one? Iron Hands could Terra Grass, Corviknight could have a Lumberry. They're mostly citrus at this point. So I'll go for Corviknight. They surely can't KO my Screamtail because Corviknight's weak. Yeah, they're not going to KO me. Unless they have Heavy Slam as well. Yeah, it's not going to KO me. Just don't you dare be a flinchy boy. Don't be Lum. It is Lum, unfought. Should have gone for Iron Hands. And I don't flinch. Nice. So not the worst. I will just attack, right? Because then I can get my Torkoal in at some point. They surely have Pelipper, but this is alright. And if they Terra Grass here, it's not the worst. They've used their Terra. Okay, they don't Terra Grass, so I could have spored. But they might have been Safety Goggles anyway, so I'm fine just getting the damage, like put in range of Torkoal. Getting 4 or 5. Yep, just 4, that's fine. And close combat, okay. So that's good, because now they're definitely in range of Psychic Fangs, and I just get to go into Torkoal and Eruption. And if they are Pelipper in the back, that's still taking a load of damage. Although Torkoal itself can actually just KO the Iron Hands, so I can go for the attack into the Golden Go to cover for a Terra. So I'm getting an attack boost as well now, because I've got the Howl first. So I'll do very good damage. So I will Eruption. I will Psychic Fangs the Golden Go. And if this is Pelipper, then that's fair enough. But it's still taking a lot. So no Palafin is good to note. I mean, they would have led with it, most likely, but there we go. Oh yeah, my Photosynthesis disappeared. But this is still a lot into the Golden Go. That was less than I expected. That was not too much. Now I should... Okay, that's in Flamethrower range, right? So I do get to just go into the Iron Hands while charging Flamethrower, right? Is the Golden Go going to be in range of Eruption? Just to cover for an Iron Hand switch in. Because that little bit of extra damage will put it over the edge. It's 2 turns, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. No, it's taken a load of damage. It's going to get KO'd. It's fine. I probably should have Terra Fired there, actually, because then that would have definitely got KO. It didn't matter there, but probably should have done. It's double KO. So that is acceptable. Okay. That's in range of close combat. And that's not in range of Flamethrower. It's 3 turns of rain. Terra Grass doesn't help me at all, so I might as well Terra Fire. I'll double into the Corviknight, I think. Probably should have CC'd, actually, because they're going to Terra the Corviknight now, aren't they? This was going to be a fake out, but I'm going to burn the Corviknight. It's fine. Their Lumberry's gone now. That's not a 2-shot in the rain. That's not good. Shame I didn't protect the Iron Hands there. I still can, and they put themselves in range. So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower and Detect. Because they've got to assume I don't have Detect. Like, no one has. Oh, they do Terra now. Oh, that's rude. Why didn't they do that the previous turn? That's so rude. Yeah, Dragon's the best defensive typing for Corviknight. Fire's good because you don't get burned, but if you've got Lumberry, Dragon's best. So that's annoying. Yeah, just the double. But this is not going to be enough now. Still be nice to get a burn. But, of course, do I go for the double Detect? Does that help at all? Because the rain's ending this turn. Yeah, it's the correct thing to do, I think. I didn't get it, so that's surely game over. And if it didn't KO the Iron Hands, I'm going to be very sad. Oh, it definitely does. So it was correct to do that. So that's unfortunate. What could have gone better there? So I felt like things were reasonable. Not enough. And that was even the crit. So Flamethrower might have stolen the game there if they didn't have Roost. But, yeah, that's it now. They do have Roost, so it didn't matter. Oh, I wanted to that to KO, so I get it. Like, it just ends a turn earlier. Well, to be fair, I should have forfeited, but... Well, it's okay damage. Like, I know the rain's gone now, but there we go. Unfortunate. Seemed like it was alright. So I can't... I would have to look back, because I can't immediately pinpoint what went wrong there, because things seemed very reasonable, and then they just suddenly weren't. So I got the double K on the Golden Go and the Pelipper. Losing Screamtail that turn, which meant I couldn't reset the sun. Could have switched out into Iron Hands. Because that was on to Make It Rain, wasn't it? Yeah. And then I could have Terrified Flamethrowered to KO the thing. Oh, 1700 Sky. Good. Cool team. I'm going to go with this. That worked well against Tinglu Vivian last time. It seems okay if I get Trick 'em up. Interesting, the Vivian and Tinglu do seem to be a little bit of a thing. Like, more of a thing than you would expect. Like, it does pop up occasionally. You know, just give an air balloon to Mousehold? Probably not worth, right? My trend card is much cooler. Right. Terra Water is surely the way to go then. Just detect and Terra Water. Is it worth faking out the Chi-Yu? No, it's worth faking out the Chi-Yu. Because like if they Terra Ghost, then so be it. But if they don't, then I've definitely at least broken a Focus Sash. Okay, no Terra Ghost, so Focus Sash at least broken. That's good damage as well. Just nasty plot. That's fine. So that's not too much of a threat at the moment. Always press the wrong button. Yeah, I think I'll wall charge Chi-Yu and Hao. It's not going to switch to Tinglu. It's interesting that they protected that. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Because that's the one I can just Oko. But I could have gone for Wild Charge into the Golden Go. Oh well. Because, like, Make Rain's not going to do too much. Shadow Ball will do a chunk, to be fair. Actually, it's going to do way more than I expect because of the Chi-Yu as well. Is my KO. Not quite. Okay, that's good. So... what do I have in the back? Talk on a Brute Bonnet. Okay, I'm losing turns of Trick Room though. Let's close combat now. And I will howl again. Just don't switch into Fluttermane this turn. That would be incredibly rude. Given that I just went for Wild Charge the previous one. That is so rude. Like, I just went for Wild Charge. Come on, dude. Just went for Wild Charge. Why would you switch that in on a Wild Charge? At least they didn't make it rain. Now which one? Torkoal won't KO the Fluttermane, and they can just Terra to avoid the KO with the Torkoal. If it's Brute Bonnet... no, it should be Torkoal. So, doing a lot of damage with the Scream Tail now, because I've held twice, haven't I? Now I've got an attack boost as well. So, yeah, I'll Eruption and Psychic Fangs. If they switch to Chi-Yu, then I surely KO, because I'll get the drop on them. They stayed in with both, but here is the Terra. But my Scream Tail actually does very good damage now. So this might KO. Like, this seriously might KO. +2 and Booster Energied. It's going to be close. Nice and strong! Nice. So they wasted their Terra. That's good. And to be fair, they didn't, because then... well, actually, no, they did, because they survived the Eruption based on the fact they did under half. And it's just as Gleam, that's good. That's specs. That's definitely specs. I know they can the sun boost as well. But okay. It's just to you. It's alright, I get to go for Flamethrower into the 2 turns? 1 turn. Okay. Not ideal. Don't have protects and stuff, please. Oh, I know that Chiyu has protects, so... Oh well. Can't do anything about it. They just have to feel safe. Stinglu. Don't feel safe. No, do feel safe. Just attack. Okay, fine. Burn it. Give me a chance. That was good damage. It's not assault vest for sure. Can you imagine if I drain punched? Actually, to be fair, I should have drain punched because it covers for the switching, and it gets redirected into Chiyu if they stay in. So, yeah, I'll go for Eruption and hope I can somehow get the Trick Room up, even though I don't expect to be able to. They definitely doubled the Scream Tail. If I survive, that's a miracle. Okay, they're Heat Waved. I do survive. Right? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. That'd be so unfair. Alright, fine. Right, we're still all good. Surprised they didn't Dark Pulse there. Because they've used their Terror, so I should sweep with these. I'm just going to double check. Like, I'm still definitely +2 with this, and they've used their Terror. They can't Terror Ghost or anything like that. So it is Bullet Seed into the Tinglu, and it is Drain Punch into the Chiyu. Even if they switched to Flutter Mane with the Chiyu, it's still fine. I have enough turns. I have all 4 now. It's fine. Bullet Seed surely KOs the Tinglu. If they are Citrus Berry, then I'm going to be very sad. Because they could, like, Lum is more likely than them surviving this Bullet Seed. Because I've got the Sun Boost as well, so surely not. Don't be Citrus? Nice. Citrus would have still dropped to 5, but maybe not 4. It would have been close if it was Citrus for 4. But this should be all good. Bullet Seed. Still Drain Punch. Easy KO. The Scream Tail turned itself into a threat. And Bullet Seed finishes off. I can't remember if that was the 1700s guy or not, but still, it's good. That was a good one. Surprised they didn't Dark Pulse the Scream Tail though. Like, doubling into the Scream Tail was surely the play. But we'll take it. Almost there. Last few. Okay, just 1500s guy. Standard team. Do it against the Chimpow Dragonite version. Yeah, go with... Yeah, the photograph should put them off just in team preview, theoretically. Reasonable trainer card. Okay, just massive offense, that's fine. Rage Powder guarantees a Trick Room goes up. Do I Terror Poison? Would I need the Terror for anything else? Potentially for an Amoonga swing in the back. Yeah, I'll Rage Powder and Trick Room without a Terror. I think that's fine. That shouldn't KO. Yep, as predicted, and there's the Shadow Ball. So yeah, Terroring wouldn't have helped, really, I don't think. Like, I would have been in Rage's like, well, to be fair, I probably lived, right? Probably lived. So now... Which one is it? It's got to be Iron Hands, right? Because then they can Sacred Sword my... my Excalibur otherwise. Because I want to how. I want to guarantee that I KO the Flutter main here. Drain punching the Chienpao would be lovely, but I can't. I could have done. Yeah, there's the Arcanine for the Intimidate, makes sense, but I'm cancelling that with the Howl. Protect here is best case, for sure. Easily best case, Protect. Nice, cool. So that was objectively a good turn. That's nice damage. It's Citrus, it's not Safety Goggles. That's brave. Right. So this is good momentum. Let's go for a Wild Charge into the Arcanine for the KO. And I'm content enough at neutral to just start trying to win in Trick Room. Because I've lost Brute Bonnet straight away. I need to try and win in Trick Room. Here comes the Terra Ghost on the Chienpao, though. Okay, that's fine. Massive damage. Yeah, just Ice Spinner again, that's okay. Now, do I protect the Chienpao and go for another Howl? Because it's in Ice Shard range, I feel contented enough to do that. So I will Wild Charge and I will Howl. If they protect, perfect. If they don't, oh no. Is Trees with Sucker Punch, does it get it? Not quite. Howl was good enough as well. Does look like I'm terroring my Screamtail though. Because I'm going to run out of turn to Trick Room. Does that KO myself? It does. Okay, so close combat was clearly better. It's Dragonite, okay. So, given that... Does Extreme Speed and Sucker Punch get my Excalibur? I don't think so. It'd be close. Could have protected it, but it's the last turn in Trick Room, so I kind of need to make use. But then they're priority anyway, so it doesn't matter. Would have protecting Excalibur helped KO the Chien-Pao, because then they get the Flutter Mane in, and then they just Extreme Speed and Dazzling Gleam, and I can't protect safely because I've already protected, so that doesn't work. I protected that, okay. That's giving me a way back in then. So there is the Extreme Speed, but... I was into Screamtail, okay. I think I definitely lose then. Unless this Icicle Spear gets all 5 and does KO. So that's Multiscale broken, and now this is doing massive damage. Go on, get 5. That's the opposite of 5. It's funny in Pokemon that 2 is the opposite of 5, but that's how it works here. So Screamtail just gets KO'd, and yeah, I'm screwed now. So I do just lose. There's no way out. Yeah, it's game over. They've got too much here. And they brought the Dragonite and the Chien-Pao in the face of a potential Farigiraf, so there goes my logic. Farigiraf has been kind of useless, so I'm definitely getting rid of it. Still very good damage. Okay, so 3 and a crit would have got it. Good to know. I'm going to decide if I do the last few, because I've really lost motivation to just finish it off, because any points that I can get probably don't help at this point. It literally just has to be a Malmo win. Maybe reach the finals in a PC, but yeah, this is not ideal. If I'd have got a reasonable run going, and I started to, until I started to get GC'd again, then Worlds was still possible. But I think at this point, it is literally just somehow win Malmo again, or that's it. And I think that might be it.